yeah, this will probably be the spiciest part of this entire video. You are out of your damn mind, Prydwen. So, Honkai Starbucks tier list has once again been updated. Glorious evolution, great Prydwen.gg. Or is it Prydwen? Yeah, it's Prydwen.gg, right? They have the updates to apparently not just one, not just two, but all three endgame modes with the release of Fuke. So I think they have been holding this for a while. And finally, we can see every single tier list. So it won't even be a Memory of Chaos tier list or APOC Shadow tier list or pure. It will just be a brand new Prydwen version 2.7. 2.7 tier list. And bada boom, bada bing, bada bang. Let's go. Changelog. Okay. 25th of December on Christmas Day itself. Holy overworking, just like your streamer. Making 20 different videos on Christmas is... I'm gonna cry, guys. We'll be adding Tingyun Fuke to the tier list, making changes as a result of a release, and making guides to the APOC Shadow ratings. Fuke is like Sunday, a character with raw power, huge potential, and brand new mechanics which all combined make hay perfectly... Wait, what? Oh, makes placing her perfectly a challenge. Based on this, don't be surprised if after the community gets on her, more players test her, discover synergies, we'll see improvements to her rating. Okay, I'm all ears. Also, as a part of Fuke's release, we've taken a look at characters she impacts the most and adjusted their ratings in some modes. Some changes we've made immediately, others we are waiting to see the exact results for. So here as well, we're keeping an eye on. First of all, Rappa is definitely tier 0 for like every single pure fiction, every single Apocalyptic Shadows, maybe even Memory of Chaos, but everything else, I think Budio should also go up by half a tier. Firefly, it is what it is. Let's just see. Harmony Trailblazer, right? So Fuke and Harmony Trailblazer are our two super break enablers, with Trailblazer having higher numbers, but Fuke having her back of mechanically transformative tricks. Some creators in some modes prefer the higher numbers, while others prefer the tricks. We want to see where the numbers live data before committing to placing one above the other definitively. No. No. I decline. I reject. No. Fuke is just the better Harmony Trailblazer because Exo Toughness is completely fucking busted. Every single break DPS we have right now, Boot Hill, Rappa, E2 Firefly, they all work exceptionally well with Exo Toughness. There is no world that I would rather not have Exo Toughness than have a Exo Toughness with Link Shot, right? So me personally, I would definitely place Fuke above Harmony Trailblazer. Not to mention, we are quite literally about to get Remembrance Trailblazer in like less than 3 weeks. So by the time that happens, we are going to have a Remembrance Trailblazer placing. And I do believe Remembrance Trailblazer should be placing exceptionally high on the tier list if we want to account for the changes that Summon Meta is going to bring. With that being considered, I would definitely feel that Fuke should be above Harmony Trailblazer, but that's just me personally. Boot Hill, one of the biggest benefactors of Fuke. Got our finger on the trigger to move him to tier 0 in next phase. Just move to tier 0 now. What are we waiting for? What the hell are we waiting for? I mean, we can just do it right. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, just do it now. There is no need to wait. Bada boom, bada bing, bada bang. I think Prydwen is pandering, right? They are pandering to the Firefly mains. They're scared that the Firefly mains will just burn their house down, burn down Prydwen's HQ because Firefly is no longer the only tier 0. And it's time to move on, buddy boy. Like a Boot Hill, Rappa sees a huge boost from Fuke. We've made some immediate changes to Rappa's rankings in MOC and AS, but with Boot Hill, we're keeping an eye on as to whether she improved. She's not tier 0? Shut the fuck up. Nope. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Nope. 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 Nah. Nope. She absolutely is 100,000% tier 0. There's no way Firefly is still tier 0 in a role where Fuke exists, and Rappa is not tier 0 as well in a role where Fuke exists. Absolutely. It's a big no for me. It's a no for me, absolutely. Himeko. Himeko is another big Fuke winner, and as such, will also be under close watch. Okay, I think this is the definitive tier 0 as well, if you run with Fuke. But we'll see where that goes. It's E0 as 0. She's not that good without Lycone. Just pull her Lycone then. Just pull her Lycone then. You know? And I sincerely doubt that. I feel that E0 as 0 Rappa is still perfectly fine without her signature Lycone. Like, this is not a 0 cycle tier list, right? This is okay, you know what? Fuck it. After this, we're gonna go try our E0 as 0 Rappa with our E0 Fuke. We'll try ourselves. So what are we aiming for? It's not tier 0. Since when? Okay, why is Firefly tier 0 then? Why is Firefly tier 0? Bro isn't 0 cycling anytime soon, so why is Firefly tier 0? 4 of an Aeon? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because she's cute. She can implant fire weakness, maybe. That is completely out the window with the introduction of Fuke. Because E0 as 0 Firefly is better than E0 as 0 Rappa. Nope. I'm almost absolutely positive that with Fuke, E0 as 0 Rappa is better than E0 as 0 Firefly. I'm almost a 99.99% positive that's gonna be. We'll find out after this. Hey, we don't have to argue, right? There's no point arguing, chat. We'll just find out right after this. Bada boom, bada bing, bada bang. We've also made some changes to APOC Shadow tier list. Sorry for the delay. You'll be sorry when you put... Okay, anyways. Jiao Qiu to tier 0.5. Jiao Qiu performance continues to improve, cementing his placement in Apex tier of APOC Shadows, elevates Acheron to the next level, and because of that, he deserves to sit in the same tier as her. Yeah, that's pretty fair. I don't use Mose enough, because bro is still level 20. So Mose mains, feel free to chime in on this. I don't really have too much to say here. Pella! The free-to-play champion strikes again. She's very flexible and strong, being able to use in multiple teams, mainly with Acheron where defense should help. Yeah, it's almost always with Acheron, especially for players that did not pull Jiao Qiu nowadays, right? Like, where else are we running Pella besides Acheron teams? Where? Well, where else will we run Pella besides Acheron team nowadays? Like this. Jingliu, a team that nobody plays. I see. Okay, Rame replacement. Oh, okay. Oh, Doctor Ratio. Ooh, okay. Doctor Ratio. Acheron with Jiao Qiu for E0. Rame replacements. Super Break Cobras without Rame. Jingliu, Blade. Rame replacement. Okay, Pella replaces Rame. Absolutely. Jade actually went up by half a tier. Is slowly beating the allegations of being just a pure fiction bot. But that's mainly because the enemy layout has recently changed. Oh, absolutely, right? Her performance in both MOG and AS has been improving, and we see a bright future ahead of her. Okay, if Jade were to ever get a rerun, I don't know when, I don't mind putting her, right? I don't mind putting for E0 as well, just to see out for ourselves, right? Absolutely. All right, when she comes out, I still don't have Jade, so it is what it is. Herda to tier 3 in APOC Shadow. Similar to Jade, the recent shift to more blast AoE focus in AS improved her performance. Things may look even brighter for our Kudu. Yippee! Very good, right? Time to twirl. Herda, or rather Saval, same reasoning as Jade and Herda. It's kind of crazy that Jade is like actually no, it's like 4 tiers above Herda. Tier 3, tier 2.5, tier 2, tier 1.5, tier 1. Kind of crazy. Ooh. Jingliu to tier 2. Jingliu, oh Jingliu, what has happened to you? Sadly, what was her biggest strength on release, great self buffs and ease of building, is now her biggest weakness, as her base low multiplier put her damage ceiling quite lower than other characters. Even if you invest more into her, the damage just isn't there anymore. Ooh. I mean, it is what it is. Oh, Argenti. While the trio mentioned above start to thrive, Argenti does the opposite. Maybe Knight of Beauty needs some tips and help to find his place in the meta. But until he does. We are lowering him slightly. Ooh, this is very, very unfortunate. You know, it's very, very unfortunate. Luca, nobody plays him. It is what it is. Asta, nobody plays her. It is what it is. Nobody plays, nobody plays, nobody plays. So nobody really gives a shit about them. And bada boom, bada bing, bada bang. Okay, so there's gonna be quite a lot of changes made to the tier list. We are gonna start off with Mock, and we'll see where it goes from there. Mock. Firefly is still the only tier 0 specialist. You are out of your damn mind, Prydwen. Antler, you are out of your damn mind. Whoever is managing Honkai Starbucks, you're out of your damn mind. But you know what? I'm just gonna scroll down and we'll see where we go from there. Let me just, okay. It's like a pretty good, okay. It's like a pretty good stopping point. So, for DPS, no change. Phase L tier 0, Aircron, Yunli tier 0.5 respectively. Nothing much to say. Completely plain chilling. Move on. I would say specialist for a little bit. Amplifier, Fuke, and Harmony Trailblazer be in the same tier 0.5 greatly displeases me. It greatly displeases me. I really wouldn't consider Harmony Trailblazer to be in the same caliber as Fuke. Nah, there's no world, right? Exo toughness is way too important of a mechanic just to make them the same tier, right? This is basically telling people... Okay, I don't want to say this is basically telling people, but as a... If I was a consumer, right? If I was a random player, if let's just say I'm a super hyper casual and I was wondering to myself, okay, I'm gonna be playing Honkai Starbucks. Fuke is on banner right now. Let me take a look at what Prydwen has to offer. Oh wait, Fuke is in the same tier as Harmony Trailblazer. I have a free Harmony Trailblazer. Why the fuck would I pull Fuke then? Skip. That would be the thought process of what would be in my head if I was a casual player base. And that is a little bit cooked. With all due respect, especially when you consider bro is not even gonna be here for Super Break anymore when we've jumped to Remembrance MC. I would sincerely advise Prydwen to jump either Fuke to be... Okay. Oh my god, I'm gonna say something crazy, guys. Okay, I'm not gonna say it. Do you guys know what I'm gonna say? Okay, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. But if you know I'm gonna say it, okay. But okay, let's just I will draw a line, alright? I'll draw a line. I'm not gonna cross that line. But I definitely think that Harmony Trailblazer needs to go down to tier 1, right? And then Fuke can just chill with Sunday and Jiao Chiu. Yippee! Very good, very nice. Sustain. No change. Perfectly fine. Nothing about it. It is what it is. Now, specialist. I would honestly consider... Okay, it's a bit weird because I know like Lingsha is not really a DPS, right? She's not really a DPS. But like... She does a lot of damage. She really does a lot of damage. Especially if you run her in the break team, right? With Fuke, with Rame, with Harmony, with either of the Rame, you can quite literally run Fuke, Rame, Harmony Trailblazer, Lingsha, and she can quite literally be, in this definition, a specialist, right? Dealing damage, not through the normal creep means. She can quite literally be a healer plus DPS into, and it will be completely fine. So I don't know. I think it will be a bit weird because technically her main role is for sure still be a sustain, but I wouldn't be too surprised if I see Lingsha like somewhere around here. Because she just does that much damage. Like she has so much bunnies. Bunnies bouncing all over the place. You can literally run Lingsha with Sunday. You have like infinite bunnies. Lingsha, Sunday, Fuke, and Harmony Trailblazer. This is a pretty diabolical team, not gonna lie. I actually don't mind trying this team. Lingsha, Harmony Trailblazer, Sunday, Fuke. Or like Lingsha, Rame, Sunday, Fuke. This might be a pretty interesting team. I'll try this one day. I'll try this. That sounds quite interesting. But first things first, I would consider a little bit of a dice. So special conditions in the break team. I think Lingsha can be in the specialist category. Now, Boot Hill, Repa, Firefly. I think the biggest argument for both of them not being in the same tier as Firefly is because of the signature Lycone. It's because Firefly's Fall of an Aeon is an excellent alternative to her own signature Lycone. Whereas compared to Boot Hill, which technically doesn't have that good of a replacement, as well as Repa, which also doesn't have anywhere as close to the power of her signature Lycone. So both of these characters not having S1, the consensus is if everybody is going to be an S0, then Firefly is going to be the best specialist. My counterpoint is Okay, I'm just going to talk about Repa first. Repa's signature's Lycone existence mainly is for the 50% action value advance. I think we can all agree on that. It is mainly for the nobody pulls Lycone for the break effect, right? It is mainly holy shit, 50% action value advance. Diabolical. I feel that even if you don't have it, it doesn't take away how synergistic Repa performs with the inclusion of Fuke. Especially in the event right now, which if you want to talk about quote-unquote best in slot team, sustain run Mei or sustain Harmony MC with Repa, it is a very, very, very powerful team, even if you don't have the signature Lycone. Harmony MC, you can cast Danzanzans basically once, if not maybe even 0 turn ultimate, some crazy shit I did, right? Run Mei, Thanatoblum Reboom helps you sustain, helps you delay, Witness Break Efficiency, and Field, Super Break. Everybody has Super Break against 5 target scenario against the current Banana boss. Repa just does so well that even if you don't have access to the... What? It's for the energy as well. Yeah, but you still get energy from the charge, right? You still get energy from the charge. What are you even on about? The main thing is the 50% action value advance. You're saying like Repa gets no energy from the charge if you don't get a signature Lycone. What the fuck are you even saying? Not nearly enough. You enter into battle with 30 energy. So you take one more turn. You take one more turn to get 30 energy. It's OP. So Repa without signature Lycone is half a tier below Firefly with the inclusion of Repa. I feel like chat is just glazing Firefly too much. If the initial energy is that important, then just run this. You just run this. If you really want the signature, you really want to turn one ultimate that much. Repa without Lycone does longer damage. I'm glazing Repa? Okay. I'm just gonna ignore chat because half my chat right now, they're being Firefly glazers. I'm staying by my point though. Repa without signature Lycone, I think she should be tier 0 with you. You can disagree, you can agree, you can dislike this video, I don't give a fuck. She's tier 0 with you. Done. Boot Hill, same thing. Even if you don't get his signature Lycone, he's still getting 3 pocket trick shots. If you break, kill into exo toughness. And all this can be achieved with or without his signature Lycone. Just like how Repa can still get very, very fast rotations from the ultimate, even without her signature Lycone, because Field gives her an extra exo toughness energy. It's almost as if every fucker just forgot how fucking broken Repa was when Memory of Chaos 2.5 came out. Like, people were literally zero cycling that stage without signature Lycone because she was just that good. So, it is what it is. Boot Hill is better than Firefly and Repa without Lycones with you. You know what? I'll take that. Sure. If you want to jump bro up here, I think I'll take that. I think Boot Hill is super good because one of his biggest flaws is he takes forever to charge pocket trick shot if you don't either get a lot of mobs or kill the enemy fast enough. And this was a case back then in the venturing stage where you had to run him to... There was one silver main, one fire guy, and then the silver main summoned like... There was like 2 other mini bosses. If you don't make use of the Pella trick to activate Winner's Break twice, you would have a pretty rough time clearing. But now that's basically out of the way because the moment you get your Fuke, you one-shot a minion, that's 3 stacks instantly. You don't have to one-shot an elite toughness bar because technically you can't without E1 Fuke, but you can just do it with any of the mobs that you're getting in Memory of Chaos. Unless it becomes a situation where Memory of Chaos is just a single target, like a single boss. Like if MOC becomes like Hule for like the entire fight, then it will be pretty rough for Boot Hill. But if you don't turn 0 kill the elite, you take like 1 more turn, it will still include the original toughness, exo toughness, and the kill eventually. And I do feel that Fuke amplifies Boot Hill by quite a bit. So this whole discussion basically boils down to, do these characters improve enough to the point where even without their signature light cone, they can perform? Me personally, I think they do. I'm not really talking about 0 cycles because let's just be real, Firefly, E0, S0, Firefly is not cycling shit as well, right? Let's just be completely honest. But I feel that with the introduction of Fuke, without their S1s, I feel that they should be around this place. Like right now, if you say, I have Fuke, and there's gonna be a Firefly banner, Boot Hill banner, Rapper banner, who should you pull for? Or rather, who would you pull for? These 2 goes up, Firefly goes down, move on, next. I don't think there's any changes aside from here. Aside from, I think Harmony MC needs to go down. And that is pretty much it. Yeah, I'll just put Harmony MC down. Rest of the stuff, there really isn't anything, right? Yeah, so the main changes are gonna be in the Apex category. Xue, okay, maybe Xue can go up. But unfortunately, I don't play her enough to know if she can go up to tier 2. So maybe Xue mains can chime in. But I think she can definitely still benefit from exo toughness. Because if you do break the exo bar, it counts as a stack. Alright, if you deal damage to the exo, it does count as a stack. So maybe she's tier 2. And technically there's nobody in tier 2 now anyways. So yeah, maybe she comes here. Then yeah, that's basically all there is. So boom, boom, go up. This one go down. Harmony MC goes down. Fuke. I wanted to say something, but I didn't want to say it. So, if you know, you know, right? Next, Pure Friction. There is Fuke at tier 0.5. Why do you hate Firefly so much? I don't hate Firefly so much. I think people just have no idea how overglazed she is, but yeah, sure. Fuke at tier 0.5. Okay, if the reason... Okay, I feel like Jiao Qiu's reason why he's at tier 0.5, or rather he's tier 0, is because of Aircron, right? This is because of Aircron. Is there any other reason why Jiao Qiu deserves to be at tier 0, aside from running him with Aircron? Okay, so it's basically just Aircron. I think if by that logic, why not just bump up Pure Himeko to tier 0? Oh my god. How the fuck is everyone tier 0 for Pure Friction? That's crazy. I'll honestly just, I don't know, swap Himeko with Yunli. And I'll just bump up Fuke. And then they can be tier 0. But at this point, there's so many tier 0s, it's a little bit ridiculous. Argenti, frankly speaking, he also got a very, very considerable buff with the brand new Pure Friction. Because it's always 5 targets now. Okay, at this point, it's just way too many tier 0s. They probably need to re-evaluate this a little bit. Because there can't be more tier 0 than tier 0.5. It's just a little bit ridiculous. So, If I can okay, let's just say if I can only have 3 tier 0s. If I cap out the absolute max 3 tier 0s and 3 tier 0s only, simply from like bell curve, as well as opportunity cost, I would honestly drop Yunli down. Because you're still waiting for the enemies to hit you. So you can't play reactively. Or rather, you can't play proactively. She's a reactive unit, so she might be a little bit slow. So I'll honestly just drop it is what it is. Jingyuan definitely got bumped up by quite a bit by Sunday though. Like last pure version, he performed really, really well with Sunday. But with the latest changes, I haven't tried him yet. I feel that Herda tier 0 is completely fair. I do feel that Himeko with Fuke is definitively tier 0. It is absolutely fucking busted. She has like infinite charges. It's ridiculous. Argenti, we tried him ourselves. He also very, very easily got us the 40k. So I do feel that bro should be tier 0. But then that would mean removing either Acheron or Jingyuan. I think Acheron with Jiao Qiu is a very fair statement to say they're tier 0. I think these two are still very, very good because they get like such a ridiculous amount of stacks that it is quite good. So, not saying they're bad, but just if I want to limit the number of tier 0s, because I can't have 6 tier 0s, right? It's just a little bit crazy. 3-3, Acheron, Herta, Himeko. Acheron, Herta, Himeko. Then 0.5. Eh, wait. Oh, Argenti as well. Fuck. Ooh. Oh man, but Argenti is so good though. Oh my god, this hard. Okay, for now, I guess I'll just swap these two. I'll swap Jingyuan and Yunli down and bring up Argenti and Himeko. But if the tier 0 list keeps expanding, somebody has to go down, right? Yeah, that's the only change I will make. Argenti is better than Jingyuan. Yeah, I feel like Argenti is super, super good with the brand new changes just because it's permanently 5 target. It was like, it'll be that good. But I haven't really tried the brand new Jingyuan. Because Jingyuan with Sunday is also really, really good. You have so many Lightning Lord stacks and it clears the mob quite efficiently as well with Sunday. So, oh my god, but Herda is that universal and Acheron with Jiao Qiu is just Acheron with Jiao Qiu. And Himeko just bastard with Fuke. I think the only person I can say that deserves to be in tier 0.5 is probably Yunli. But Himeko 100% has to go there. I feel that Argenti belongs in tier 0 as well, but I don't know whether it's strong enough to replace Jingyuan down. Because Jingyuan Sunday is honestly that good. So this is honestly, it's a bit rough. I'll let chat decide. I'll let YouTube chat and YouTube comments kind of decide this. Twitch chat as well. If we need a bump. Because I think at this point, there's just way too many tier 0 characters. So somebody has to go down. So that's that. These have no change. Rapper 100% is tier 0. I would put Fuke here. Like, if Jiao Qiu is here because of Acheron, then Fuke is going to be here because of Himeko. And then these two can just go up simultaneously. It's just super, super good. So, I'll bump it up here. But then again, actually, it will kind of make sense if Jingyuan goes down to follow Sunday. Okay, like, think of it. Because we only have 2 teams for pure fission, right? I will just run first half Acheron, Jiao Qiu. Second half, Himeko and Fuke. Done. Then if I want to run like any of the other tier 0 alternatives like Jade or Rapper, I think that will be pretty decent as well. First half Acheron, Jiao Qiu, second half Himeko, Fuke. So yeah, I think I'll go around balancing that. Argenti honestly feels very, very good as well, especially with Sunday. But yeah, that would be my consensus. Yeah, the mode is so easy that there are a lot of tier 0 units. That is true though. Pure Fission is very, very easy. That is kind of true. It's almost like the Zenless Zone 0 scenario in Shield Defense Critical Note, where if you clear the stage within 2 minutes, you are like very, very good. And you only need like 2.5 for one side. So it gets quite difficult to determine who really is like better than the other. So maybe Pure Vision gets harder, but for now I think it is what it is. Everything else doesn't really change at all, right? Yeah, there's basically no change whatsoever. So that would basically be it. Same thing. DPS Lingsha, slowing here, bada boom, bada bing, bada bing, hail Fuke. Amplifier is done. APOC Shadows. Rapper in tier 0 for APOC. Fuke is tier 0 for APOC. I think this looks pretty fair, to be honest. Aside from Harmony Trailblazer going down to tier 0.5. Everything else seems kind of fair. Jiaoqiu being the same tier as Akron. Only a single crit DPS. And then these are the break DPS because, you know, APOC Shadow, they are meant for break DPS. So, yeah, I don't think there's too big of a change. Apparently, Jade went up. I have no Jade, so I can't comment at all. Pella went up a little bit. I think mainly it's because of Akron. But, yeah. Then these units are basically... Jingno died. Yeah, the rest of the units don't really, you know, it is what it is. Main focus should still be around the Apex tier. Yeah, the only change I would make is just drop Harmony MC down. I just don't... There's no role where they're in the same league. I'll just drop Harmony MC down, then you can stay in their own tier. And that would pretty much be it. And I guess just one last thing before I close off this video. If we are gonna be making this as tier 0, I feel that Mock can follow. Because if the argument is the mobs, they are more AoE or blast focused, it's the same thing in Memory of Chaos. If the argument is whether or not you have access to your signature weapon, it's the same thing for both scenarios. Sometimes APOC Shadow gives you a free 100% energy. Sometimes the APOC Shadow gives you a free 100% action value advance. Those are things that MOC won't have. That is true. But I don't think you're going to be relying on them that much just because their kits synergize extremely well with Exo Toughness. This Exo Toughness is the buff that they needed to get to the next level. So, and okay, if anything, it's kind of crazy that Boot Hill remains in the same tier before Fuke. He is tier 0.5 before Fuke, and he is still tier 0.5 after Fuke. That is a little bit... That would be the equivalent of Jingyuan being in tier 1 before Sunday and Jingyuan being in tier 1. So, like, that is a kind of... Maybe not to the extent of Jingyuan, but Fuke makes Boot Hill go up by a lot. Same thing for Rapper. At least Rapper went up a little bit, so that's completely fair. But, I will die on this hill, I guess, until I go to war, where these two needs to go up. Whether or not Firefly goes down, that's completely subjective. It's up to you. But yeah, this will probably be the spiciest part of this entire video. So I think Pure Vision should definitely come up eventually. It's just a matter of time. I don't think there's too big of a discussion here. I think the most spicy part is still this tier. This is the biggest war, biggest debate, biggest discussion in the comment section. Everything else is kind of like, you know, we can kind of agree to disagree, and eventually they made the changes to update, right? So yeah, I'll end off this video here. Word of the day is gonna be... You know what I'm gonna say, but I ain't gonna say it. If you know the word of the day, you can say the word of the day or the phrase of the day, right? Join Twitch, join YouTube, join Discord, join TikTok, and join Twitter. All the best. I'll catch you. See you guys next time. Adios!